All right, so now that we've talked about objects, now what you can do is once you place objects in the world, you can actually animate them. Now, to figure this out, you're going to go to Docs. Again, I forgot to start at the top, sorry. If you go to the right-hand side under More A-Frame Features, you'll see Animation. Now, there's different types of animations, and animations have attributes in and of themselves. One type is scale, so that means your object is going to get bigger or smaller. Position means it'll slide left to right or go up and down. Color means it'll change color. Rotations means it'll spin. This means how visible it is. Do you want it to be clear or kind of visible or fully visible? And then in addition to the basic animations, you can set for how long you want the animation to happen. You can make it repeat a certain number of times or indefinitely, which means it'll bounce up and down forever or get bigger and smaller forever. You can set when it begins. Now, this is something we're going to explore. Begin when you click it or begin when you gaze at it. What direction it goes into, and the fill. I'm going to show you just one example, and then you can play around with everything from the docs on your own. So the example I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the sphere here. Now you can do this with different objects, and CodeHS will lead you through those specific objects. So here's my sphere. Starts in the position -1, 0, -4, radius of 0.5. Color, let's change it to red. So I like red. The animation we're choosing is scaling, so it's going to get bigger and smaller from 111 to 444 for 2000 milliseconds. Easing out, fill none. So let's look at what this code looks like in the most basic sense. Now, as soon as you click run, it's going to do that. If we want it to wait until, say, we click it or we gaze at it if we had the Oculus goggles on, we're going to go back to our docs, and if you scroll down, you'll notice that you have two types of interaction: click interaction and gaze-based interaction. If you read the instructions here, it tells you that first and foremost, you need to add a cursor so it knows where you're quote-unquote looking. So you're going to copy and paste this code here. Just stick it right on top of your sphere. Now when you run your code, you'll notice that this is the gaze. Now I didn't add the click, but this is where you're looking technically. So let's go back, and all we need to do in order to have it start when we click is add begin equals click right here. Copy and paste to right above the attribute. Begin click. It has to be inside of your animation. Now notice, when you run this code, the sphere doesn't do anything until your cursor is on it and you click it. And then it gets bigger. But what if you just wanted it to happen when it ended up there? That is what the gaze-based interaction is. So you leave everything exactly the same. The only thing you do is you take this, copy it, and paste it below the camera and above the sphere. Run code. Now, when I slide this up, notice what happens when you gaze at it. The animation happens automatically and repetitively. All right. So these are the different ways you can add animations. You will play with this and they will instruct you on how to do it, but just want to show you where you can find it. Pretty much everything you need is in the docs. Let me know if you have any questions or need any help. Thanks.